Hello and welcome. My name is Neil Thrussell, and I'm really super excited to have Shanna on my show today. Shanna is a high performance coach, mental trainer, and the owner of her own dance studio. And even crazier, you're in Denmark, right?
I am, yeah. It's
And
evening
so,
in Denmark now. Yeah.
yeah, and it's even crazier that she's willingly going to do this in not in her native tongue. So please, if anyone's going to judge, you're not allowed here because we're here. We're all friends. So because I'm the one that screws up English far more than anyone else. So welcome, Shanna.
Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm so happy to be here.
And I'm happy that you chosen to and pleased that you said yes when I sent you the invitation, because part of this is to find people that are of a different walk of life and different cultural background, different gender than myself, and find out what their version of success looks like and feels like. And so, Shanna, I'm going to ask you to just think back to a younger version of yourself, the the girl in junior high, the girl in high school or the college or wherever you find yourself, and thinking about what was success to you. Was it the dance competitions, the boys? What was success way back in your younger days, at a younger version of you?
For me, it was definitely about winning. I have taught myself that if I need to be a good and great girl and get attention, I need to win. And I wanted so badly to be the best. And I really strived for that. And I can remember that when I was going to be a dance teacher, it was my passion and what I was loving. And I can remember to the exam, I didn't pass. And it was the first time ever I was not a strictly A student. But I couldn't get through the exams because I was so nervous. So I wanted it so bad. And that was the thing that was standing in my way. And I can remember that the first time all the other dance teachers looked at me, I got the feeling like, oh, they're judging me and they don't think I can do anything. And then I told myself, I will show you. I will show you bad and I will show where it hurts the most. And that will be on the top in the competitions. So I worked and I get my teams and they were world champions. So I did have the success, but then it hit me, uh-oh, now what? Because then I got the feeling like I need to do it again. And what if I can't do it? Will I be judged? And so on and so on and so on. So the success for me point was just like being the best. And when I reached that and know that it wasn't all, then I have to change my approach to it. And
Oh.
then I got so much wiser, so much wiser. Yeah, I do really do that. Yeah. So for me now, success is much more like is psychology. It's in our thoughts and feelings, and is definitely in our ability to stand in discomfort and be in discomfort. Comfort, oh, the language again. You know what I mean, and that is our direct path to success. So, like, as an athlete and a dancer, we have to push ourselves to the limits where it really is discomfort and it hurts and you want to quit. And it's in exactly that point you need to go further on. And yeah,
That's beautiful. So, as an athlete and a dancer that needs, you're now at the razor's edge, and you could stop or you could push yourself. What is it in you, if you can explain it, that moved you to continue? There's this something in you that said, because many people will stop and just turn around, but
yeah.
you chose to go forward. What do you think that is within you and other competitive people?
Um, first of all, I had an excellent coach who made me understand that high performance is not about winning, but is about developing. And when I got that and took the pressure off myself and my thoughts, then I understand how important it was for me to keep pushing, because it was not about the winning, it was about developing me as a person, as a mother, or not mother at that time, but as a dancer and as the woman I would love to become. So that was the thing for me, that I have an excellent coach who made me understand that.
And it's a concept for those that have never pushed themselves to the razor's edge and have chosen to go beyond it. Most people have never pushed themselves to any form of limiting capacity. I run marathons, and in every marathon, there is a line, and it's called the wall, where you hit
Yeah.
the wall and you are questioning sanity, you're questioning your place on earth, you're questioning everything. And yet, for me, I always know when I hit the wall that I'm just going to take the next step. I don't know how, I don't know why, it's unexplainable. And why I was asking
Yeah.
for you, it's unexplainable for
It's
me
because you
as I'm
choose to
looking.
look at it that way. You choose your focus. You choose your focus to go on and not the focus to quit. So it's
Yeah,
because you choose what you want to do. So again, it's all in our thoughts and feelings
yeah.
and how you understand that. And I can remember when I was taking my exam for high performance coaching, the first day we have to go through a burning fire. And I was just like, hell no, I'm a dance teacher. I'm living with my body. I can't go through a fire. Are you crazy? But then I had to stop myself in the thoughts again. I say, oh, what are you doing now? You are telling yourself the wrong things and the wrong stories. And then I just like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I did it. And then again, I proved to myself, like, you have to believe in it, and you have to change your approach to that. Of course, I can go through a walking fire if I need to, and then you can do it. Like, if you are standing and running and you are, oh, I can't do anymore, if you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely. And I think the average person forgets that that's what it takes, is a choice. If we and if
Yeah.
we jump forward to, if you pick someone that's totally successful, they reach the pinnacle of success, whatever that is, what do you think, besides choice, because we've already said that, what do you think is something that separates the normal person or the average person from this person that has achieved a pinnacle
Hmm.
of success?
Okay.
What are
I
they doing?
I think that really successful people are good at reflecting in their relation to the values they have. So they know what value they have, like who they want to become, and often is so much bigger than themselves. Like, in my years before Corona, I had the dance school, and I was like, I need to be the best dance school in the world, in Denmark, and everything. And somehow I was not tired of being in the dance school, but it was okay. But under Corona, I was sure that I was loving my dance school because I really missed them. And it was all in my head and my reflection to it. And I knew that it was not about teaching dancing. It was like I was giving so much more value to those young people who came to the dance school, and I could see my worth in it. So it became bigger than me. And also because when they are competing in our sport, like you can't see, everybody cannot see who the winner is. If you're doing a soccer game, you can see if the ball is going in the soccer goal, but in dancing, it's in everybody else's opinion. So the dancers have to learn that they are winning, even if they only get 6th place or maybe 13th place. I don't give a shit. Sorry.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter because they are learning and experience. And congratulations! Now, what you're going to do with that, you have just learned. And in that way, I am teaching them so much more than just dance classing. I'm teaching them to become really good and developing their skills in just being a human in life. So that's my drive to have the dance school. And I recognize that under the pandemic, where
Well,
I couldn't do it.
yeah, because equally you could have chosen that, oh, my school is over, I'm done, and gone working at McDonald's or a bottle washer, whatever it was, but you chose to persevere and through it. So if you were to say, what is your, now we move you to where you are now and you're sitting here and we're talking. So what would be your version of success now? What does success mean to you?
Um, for me, success for me is focusing on my own development and contribution. So if I am doing my absolutely best with what I know now and still are curious for learning more, then I'm doing good. So I can be more the woman I want to be, the mother I want to be, the teacher I want to be. So that is success for me now, because you can be a billionaire and had bad feelings about yourself, and then you're not successful, in my opinion. So I know so strongly that success is about your feelings and thoughts.
Wonderful, and thank you for being vulnerable and sharing. Because success, if anything, in these 30 some interviews I have done now, that they're everyone's version of success is different.
Yeah.
One's version has commonalities in common, which I'm discovering, and which is beautiful. Um,
But you still, because so many people don't know what success means to them. They maybe have an idea, but they have never sitting down and write down what exactly success is for them. So they're just navigating through a gold they don't even know. So it's so difficult for them to actually reach their success. And I learned from also from one of my coach is that we have 3 steps to success. Like, you need to have the 3 most important goals and dreams, and then you have to know the 3 most bad habits that stands in your way to reach your goals, and then you have to get 3 new habits that it is bringing you closer to your goals. So that is the 3 steps to actually being successful. And
yeah,
I also learned that, like, if you really want to master something, then you have to read, you have the 5-3-1 rule. Like, you have to read the 5 best books of the subject. And then you have to go to the 3 best seminars, workshops, whatever in that field. And then you have to seek the number 1 expert. And then you are now on your way to success in that thing you want to be successful at.
wonderful. And what I think, stops most people is what I'm is discovering is most people don't want to take any time to self-reflect because they would sooner be
Yeah.
on this they would sooner watch their Netflix or whatever and catch up on
Yeah,
their and sit on their couch. So it
but it
takes
is also is also fear, because as a, we all have the fear about maybe getting hurt, but there is also 4 elements of fear. And the one is the fear of being robbed. No, broke. It's called broke. Yeah.
yeah,
Like if you want to start a new successful business, then maybe you don't do it because you won't show you are playing small or you are broke. And also the fear of being rejected. And you
yes,
also have the fear of, am I going to regret this? And the last one is also the fear of not being enough, not live
yes.
up to your own expectations. So there are so many things in successful to being successful you could dig into.
Absolutely. I'm just looking. Somebody loves you.
Yay!
Well, this is good. So, so what I think a lot of people, they're so comfortable in what society has given them. Society says, Janine, Sheena, you need to be live in this house. You need to do this job. You need to have 2.5 children. You need to make this. And many people are afraid to follow their heart.
Mm. Yeah, there are. And I think, like, I don't know if it's the same in your kind of the world, but when we are little, sometimes when you are saying to your teacher in school, oh, I want to be the first astronaut on the moon. And the teacher's going, great. Then you
Yes,
sentence that, oh, am I wrong? Is something wrong with me? Can't I live up to my dreams? Now what? And then they have maybe to say, you need to learn to read and calculate and everything like that. So I said, okay. So society is just like putting us in boxes that we need to fit in, and not everybody are so strong in their mindset that they have the privilege to go out these boxes. And that's why it is so important that you need to have your cheerleader around you to see you, to cheer on you. And that's you always say it's like that you become the 5 people that are closest to you.
absolutely.
um
Yep,
yeah, yeah,
yep.
yeah. And I think it starts when we are so small, and then it's just programming into our subconscious.
Absolutely. So right. And I can't, I'm looking at the clock and I'm going, how is that possible? We're at 20 minutes already. So if you were to leave our audience or in current audience in replay and online with a tidbit of wisdom or inspiration, what would you like to leave our audience with?
Like, successful people are good at reflection in relation to the values. So know your values and remember that you are the best in the whole world to be who you are, but you're also the best in the whole damn world to be who you are not. And you decide which one you're going to be. So go chase your dream.
Thank you. Sheena, I want to thank you for coming and playing, being sharing your wisdom with me today.
Thank you. And thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.